Hi, I'm Doug from the product team here at Sophos, and today we're going to be setting up a synchronization with Active Directory. So from the Sophos Central dashboard here, we'll head into Global Settings, and the first entry here is Active Directory Sync, so let's click that. And we've simply got an AD Sync installer to download, so let's do that and get it onto our server. So we've got our server here. This is a domain controller, though it doesn't need to be. And we've got our AD Sync installer that we downloaded, so let's fire that up and step through the initial prompts. Pretty painless. Once it's launched, we'll enter the credentials we use to log into Sophos Central. And in the next tab, we've got the option of using LDAP over SSL. That's the default, and it's automatically detected the host name of the machine we're running on. We actually don't have SSL installed on this machine, so we'll uncheck that box and flip this port over to 389. Next, we'll enter our Active Directory credentials. Normally, we'd set up a service account for this, but for the sake of time, let's just use the administrator account. On the next tab, we can sync multiple subdomains. We just have the one, so we'll keep moving. Now we've got our AD filters where we're basically selecting the OUs, the organizational units that we want to import. So we'll click on Define Filters, and let's edit this existing one here and add the OU that we've created called Office Users. We can also use the same for groups and for public folders, so we'll do the same for groups. And we've got our filters set up. Finally, we've got some automation choices here. How often do we want to do an AD sync? Manually, monthly, weekly, daily, twice daily. Let's go ahead and set this to daily, and we'll hit the finish button. So that's it. The AD sync app has been installed and configured. We'll take a look at the progress here. It's up to date, so we can now force a manual sync to get our users into Central. We'll click the Preview and Sync button. This will show us all the users that it's creating. We can see all our groups it's creating as well. So once we're good with everything, we'll just click the Approve Changes and Continue button. And the tool will take all this data and push it up to Sophos Central. So back in Sophos Central, we can check the status of the sync by going into Global Settings and choosing the first item up here again. And we can see here that the sync was successful. We pulled in 3 users and 3 groups. And then over here in the People menu, we can see we have Jim, Michael, and Toby, who are the 3 users we wanted to sync. And in the Groups tab, we've got the 3 groups that we wanted to sync. So we're all set with a successful Active Directory sync.